Hi, this lesson is on adjectives or adverbs, and it is our fourth lesson, and is about telling the difference and when we use the adjective form of a word and when we would use the adverb form of a word. Okay, so telling the difference. Adjectives and adverbs are often confused, especially when they're used after a verb. So adjectives modify a noun or pronoun. Adverbs modify the verb, adjective, or another adverb. So you have to look at what the word is modifying in order to sometimes know if it's an adjective or an adverb. So, for example, he works hard. Here, hard is telling us about works. Works is a verb, so therefore hard is an adverb. She enjoys hard work. Here, enjoys is the verb. Hard is modifying work, but work is a noun. It's the thing that she enjoys, right? So depending on how work is used, if it's used as the verb, then it's an adverb. If it's used as a noun and hard is modifying the noun, then it's an adjective. Other confusing words are words that end in ly. Many words ending in ly are adverbs, but some are not. So you always have to check again, what is it modifying? There are several adjectives that also end in ly. They're usually formed from nouns. So, for example, a famous king, king here being a noun, a kingly feast, kingly adding the ly, this is an adjective modifying feast for us. A true friend, okay, friend is the noun. A friendly person, we add the ly to the noun friend. It's an adjective describing person. And then a frightening ghost, ghost would be a noun here, but the ghostly sight, when we add ly to it, ghostly is modifying sight and it is an adjective. Other words that are frequently confused are bad versus badly. So bad is an adjective, and it modifies a noun. Badly is an adverb, and it modifies verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. So which one you choose depends on what you want to modify. So if you're going to use it as an adjective, it is incorrect to say Jan looked badly after the operation. Okay, so we're describing here not looking as an action, but we're describing Jan and how Jan appears. So it would be correct to use the adjective form, bad. Jan looked bad after the operation. However, when it's modifying a verb, we want the adverb form. So I did bad on the test. This is not correct. And I know we say it all the time, but it's not correct. You're modifying did, how you did, and did is a verb, an action verb. So we need the adverb, badly. I did badly on the test. Fewer versus less. So this is often confusing. The adjective fewer is used to answer the question how many. So if you can put a number to it, fewer calories, fewer chores. We can count calories, we can count chores, we can put a number to it. Okay, so fewer is correct. If you can't really put a number to it, you're measuring it versus counting it, then we want to use less. Okay, so less is used to answer how much of something. So less food, less work. We can't really divide it up into like chunks of things, right? It's more of a measurement. Less sand on the shore, right? So we wouldn't measure every individual grain of sand. We wouldn't count them. We would measure them. Oh, it's so many square yards, right? And we would be more of a measurement situation. And then finally, good versus well. So good is an adjective. It describes a feeling or quality. So we use it when you want to modify a noun. Janet felt good after the hike. Good here is modifying Janet. Janet's a noun. The fresh bread smelled good. Here we're talking about the bread. The bread smelled good, so it's modifying bread, also a noun. Well can be used either as an adjective or an adverb. However, is a very specific meaning to be used as an adjective. The only time we use well as an adjective is when it refers to a person or an animal's health. So the puppy is not well. Okay, so this is referring to the puppy's health, so therefore well is correct. In any other situation, it would be used as an adverb. Okay, and so then it has to be modifying the verb and tell us how the action was performed, something was done well. So for example, the students did well on the test. Okay, again, like did, we don't say we did bad, we did badly. We also say we don't do good, we do well. Okay, so this is an action verb. We use the adverb form well. And a common mistake is using good after an action verb. We do this a lot, and it is incorrect. So if it's an action verb, it should be well, not good. So for example, the children behaved good all day. Behaved is an action verb. Okay, good is not appropriate. Okay, good is an adjective. Adjectives are not used to modify verbs. We use the adverb. So the children behaved well all day would be correct. So these are commonly mistaken, and so if you are not getting them right, that's okay. Just be open to taking the correction and practicing it correctly. That's how we learn.